One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik. The Cabin. Data plus feelings. There are 124,000 seasonal or second homes in northern Minnesota. Sounds fancy when you call them that, but we call them cabins. The average owner of a cabin is now 65 years old with a household income of $58,000 a year. These cabins are typically kept in families for 35 years, with the family enjoying them for about 55 days each year. The coolest thing about cabins? 90% of the owners want to pass them down to their kids, effectively making them a cherished heirloom more than just assets. 10 years ago, I was at this same cabin I'm staying at now, but instead of sleeping in a luxurious antique brass frame bed, I was sleeping on the plywood floor of the main bathroom. It was newly constructed then, and I had a crew of my chosen craftspeople up here with me to finish the trim, ceilings, and walls. This cabin fools people. It looks like it's been here for a century. The clients, who happen to be mentors, inspirations, friends, and basically family to me, built this with an appreciation of the past. Trees were cut down and milled into flooring, beadboard, trim, cabinets, and even the oak shakes for the exterior. Then, if that wasn't enough, one of my best friends and master carpenter, Scotty Yeager, was able to apply his craft here as well. This home is slathered in Navajo white from tip to tail, and was one of the first homes in the U.S. to use emerald trim urethane when it first came out. To say that this place is unique would be an understatement. But the home is just an artifact, even if it is an impressive one. Graciously, my friends allow me to bring my family here each year. The memories we have are deep and meaningful. I can only imagine the experiences the owners and their extended families have had here. I will give you only a few of my favorites here. The largest pike I ever speared was on this lake with the owner of this home. He made me a custom spear for the occasion. An almost 39-inch lake devil appeared beneath us, and we got it together. Years later, the lake would freeze out during a harsh winter, effectively killing most of the fish. It may be another 15 to 20 years before a fish like that lurks in this lake. I've had deeply meaningful conversations with my kids on the glass lake at sundown. We've explored the woods, the nearby beaver pond I'm looking at right now from the north porch writing this, and there are drawings from my kids from years ago still stacked up on the side of the fridge. Small thank yous from us to them to show our gratitude. But this week was different. I came up with my two proteges earlier in the week. We washed the home in preparation of my gold team of traveling master craftspeople coming up the next day. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit all week, and we sweltered in the heat and humidity while we chemically brightened and washed. After a thorough job, us three jumped in the lake to cool. That afternoon, the proteges and I floated in the lake and dreamed. One of them asked what the company would look like in 6 years. We dove deep for the next 2 hours while bobbing in the skin-warm lake. Gold Team arrived the next day, and we got after it. Over the course of 2 days, 8 of us masterfully restored the exterior of this special home. The original was in great condition, but it was time to protect it for the next decade, and we did. Then my family came up, and we enjoyed a quintessential hot, humid, sunny Minnesota cabin week. To call these places second homes is far too pretentious, and don't portray how important they are. They are the life goals of the patriarchs and matriarchs of upper Midwest families. Yes, they are vacation homes, but even more, they are deeply symbolic artifacts of the love we have for future generations of our families, and they stand as great excuses to get these families to travel from wherever they are to here to enjoy some great family time, great wilderness, and some deeply meaningful moments together. This has been One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik.